Before we start, if this moves you, please subscribe and leave a like. Every bit helps. Support links in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
You didn't leave when leaving would have been so easy. And I went dark for months and barely said a word. You made the coffee, kept the lights on, kept believing in a version of me I could barely see myself. And I know I don't say it enough, but every morning that you're still beside me feels like something I don't deserve. Still here, still here, when the ground was soft and the sky was uncertain. Still here, still here. You were the reason I came back to certain. I don't need a miracle or a long explanation, just you still here. The years have worn some edges into something softer. I've learned to hold things loosely, learned to let things go. And you were patient through the stubborn and the anger. Now look at what survived all that we didn't know. There's a kind of love that doesn't make the movies. It's quieter than that, it's deeper than the words, but it shows up every morning. Still here, still here, when the ground was soft and the sky was uncertain. Still here, still here. You were the reason I came back to certain. I don't need a miracle or a long explanation, just you still here. I've seen people walk away from harder things than this. I've seen good love dissolve like it was never real. But you chose this, and you chose me, and you chose us again. And I'll spend the rest of this life making sure you know. Still here, still here. Every scar between us holds the story of our staying. Still here, still here. We're not perfect, but we're something I believe in. And I'll take imperfect love over an empty room any day. You're still here. Of all the things that came and went, you're the only one I never wanted back, because you never left. is turning and the tea is getting cold. The dog is in the shade patch that he's claimed since he was old. There's a cardinal in the oak tree, and he's got nothing to say, and neither do I. And that's the whole point of today. I used to feel the silence like it was something to be fixed. Now I know the silence is the gift. This is my porch song. No verses about heartbreak, no chorus about pain. Just the sound of Sunday settling like dust after the rain. This is my porch song, a hymn to doing nothing well. The kind of peace that took a lifetime just to let myself feel. My neighbor waves from across the street and I wave back slow. We don't need words, we've known each other 20 years or so. The afternoon is golden and it's going nowhere fast. And for once in my life, I'm glad that nothing's gonna last. There's a luxury in stillness that the busy never find. The porch has been here waiting, I just finally showed up on time. This is my porch song. No verses about heartbreak, no chorus about pain. Just the sound of Sunday settling like dust after the rain. This is my porch song, a hymn to doing nothing and doing nothing well. The kind of peace that took a lifetime just to let myself feel. I don't need to go anywhere, I don't need to be anything more than a woman on a porch in the late afternoon, with nowhere to be and nothing to prove, and everything I love within reach of this view. This is my porch song. No verses about heartbreak, no chorus about pain. Just the sound of Sunday settling like dust after the rain. Oh, this is my porch song, and I mean every word. The most important song I've ever written is the one nobody heard. Still here, still rocking, nowhere else to be. We were kids under a borrowed moon, chasing headlights down a county road. Now the
porch light hums a different tune, but it's still the only place I know. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Your hands don't move the way they used to, mine don't either, truth be told. But when you reach for me at midnight, I still feel 20 years old. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Baby, love was never about the fire, it was always about who stayed. Through the quiet, through the tired, through every ordinary day, and it's still the same sky, wider now. We've learned to look up. Still the same, you and I, still more than enough. Still the same sky, still holding on. That's all I ever wanted, love.
There's a kind of light in October that the younger months don't carry. It's earned something about the way it knows the dark is coming. The leaves don't fight it, they just burn as bright as they can manage. And I think I understand that more this year than I ever did, because I'm in my October too, and I feel things with a richness I couldn't have held at 30. This warmth, this texture that it didn't then. Golden October, the most beautiful light of the year. Golden October, you have to go through all the seasons to get here. And I'm not afraid of what comes after anymore, because I'm standing in my golden October with you. We drove out to the valley just to see the trees on fire. Didn't need to be there, didn't have a plan. You took my hand on a dirt road without anyone around, and I thought, this is it. This is the whole point of being alive. And what I almost missed this by, the other roads I almost took, the other lives I nearly lived, how close I came to missing this October. Golden October, the most beautiful light of the year. Golden October, you have to go through all the seasons to get here. And I'm not afraid of what comes after anymore, because I'm standing in my golden October with you. The young ones see September as the summit, but they don't know about October yet. The particular gold that only comes from having been through something, the specific peace that follows years of motion. This season is the one I've been becoming all along. Golden October, walking it until the last leaf holds the light. Golden October, every loss along the way was just the path here. And I am grateful for the whole long year that made me ready for this golden October light with you. Some things can only happen in October, and I'm so glad I lived long enough to feel this sun. I showed up to my own life like a guest who wasn't sure. Stood a little sideways, kept one hand on the door. Gave my half attention to the things that needed all of me. Saved my real self for a someday that I couldn't clearly see. But someday has a way of being always just ahead. And I woke up to the distance between living and half dead. No more half life, no more half year, no more saving the good dishes for a day that won't appear. I've been giving everyone the edited version of my time. No more half life, the whole thing's mine. Half believed in dreams I never let myself pursue. Half committed to the mornings, half present to the view. Half in love with my own life, but always holding back, like I needed someone's permission just to stay on track. But permission is a currency I'm done waiting to receive. The only one who has to authorize this life is me. No more half life, no more half year, no more saving the good dishes for a day that won't appear. I've been giving everyone the edit
thing's mine. I've sat at sunsets thinking I should feel more than I did. Kept the volume low on joy like some well-practiced kid. But I'm not practicing anymore, and this is not a rehearsal. The life in front of me deserves my full and unreserved arrival. No more half-life, no more half-seed, no more standing at the edge of what this life could mean. I used to save myself for something I couldn't define. No more half-life, I'm walking in, the whole thing's mine. The good dishes were always meant for an ordinary Tuesday. They said the story's mostly written, told me to close the book and rest. I packed one bag, I left the kitchen, turned out west, chasing what was left. 50 isn't a finish line, it's a doorway I walk through. I've got a second wind blowing through these tired bones. Never too late to begin, never too old to go alone. My daughter asked me if I'm scared. I told her fear rides shotgun too, but so does something wide awake in me that's been waiting to break through. 50 isn't a finish line, it's a doorway I walk through. I've got a second wind blowing through these tired bones. Never too late me. I'm just getting started. Found each other in a college dorm in 1983. He knocked on my door to borrow sugar and never really left. We've lived in different cities, raised our kids on different coasts, but every Friday morning there's a text that says I'm here. We've held each other through the losses that don't have a name, the kind that don't make sense to anyone who wasn't there the same. 40 years of Fridays, 40 years of you picking up the phone, 40 years of knowing that I never really do this alone. 40 years of Fridays, coffee cups and honest talk, the one who knows the whole damn story, every stumble, every walk. 40 years of Fridays, and I'd give 40 more. You sat with me the night my marriage fell apart at the seam. You didn't try to fix it, didn't tell me what to feel. You just poured the wine and let me talk until the talking stopped, and in the morning made me eggs and said, now let's get real. There's a love that doesn't ask for anything but showing up, and you have shown up every single time without a second thought. 40 years of Fridays, 40 years of you picking up the phone, 40 years of knowing that I never really do this alone. 40 years of Fridays, coffee cups and honest talk, the one who knows the whole damn story, every stumble, every walk. 40 years of Fridays, and I'd give 40 more. When they talk about the loves that shape a life, they always mean the romantic kind, the ones that burn and break. But you're the constant, you're the thread that holds the whole thing straight. The Friday I would cancel, everything else to keep. 40 years of Fridays, 40 years of you picking up the phone, 40 years of knowing that I never really do this alone. 40 years of Fridays, coffee cups and honest talk, the one who knows the whole damn story, every stumble, every walk. 40 years of Fridays, God, I hope we get 40 more. Same time next Friday, always. Always. I was looking at you this morning and saw
something stopped me. The way the light came in and found you where you stood. All the years written into you like rings inside a tree trunk. And I thought, God, I wouldn't change a single thing I'm seeing. You sell us something different from the start, a forever version of the way we looked at 22. But what I see in you is better. What you look like now is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen up close. What you look like now is someone who has lived and loved and bore it. Every silver strand, every quiet line is every year I got to keep you here with me. What you look like now is mine. You laughed the other day, and I could see the young one in you, right there underneath the face that time has touched. And both of them are you, and both of them I love. But this one right here is the one who knows me best. The world is always looking somewhere else, but I'm right here and I see exactly what I've got. And it's not less, it's more. What you look like now is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen up close. What you look like now is someone who has lived and loved and bore it. Every silver strand, every quiet line is every year I got to keep you here with me. What you look like now is mine. Live in a world that doesn't want to age, chasing back whatever it imagines it has lost. But I've been watching you walk into this season, and darling, you are everything that's worth the cost. This is not a consolation prize, this is the main event. What you look like now is what I hope I get to keep looking at forever. What you look like now takes my breath the same as it did. Then I didn't think it was possible to love you more, but here I am, completely wrong again. What you look like now. May I spend the rest of my mornings getting stopped by you in the light.
hands could make it stay, cupping all the could-have-beens and keeping grief at bay. There are names I still reach for in the middle of the night, and a version of myself I've been defending like she's right. But a river doesn't answer to the stones that try to hold it. It just finds another way and keeps on moving to the sea. Let the river run, let it take what it was meant to take. Let the river run, some things only heal when you release the weight. Let the river run through the places you've been holding close. Let the river run, trust that you'll be standing on the other side of all you've let go. I forgave my father standing in his garden after he was gone, talking to the roses like he'd somehow hear me in the roots. Took me 20 years to get there, but I got there on my own. And the woman who walked home that day walked lighter in her boots. There's a grief that turns to stone if you refuse to let it move, and a life that's waiting quietly behind the things you can't undo. Let the river run, let it take what it was meant to take. Let the river run, some things only heal when you release the weight. Let the river run through the places you've been holding close. Let the river run, trust that you'll be standing on the other side of all you've let go. I'm not saying it goes easy, I'm not saying it don't hurt. I'm just saying there's a morning on the other side of this, where the ground is soft and ready, and you're finally ready to. And the only thing that got you there was learning how to let it move. Oh, let the river run, let it take what it was meant to take. Let the river run, some things only heal when you release the weight. Let the river run through every sorrow, every shame, every name. Let the river run and find yourself still standing, whole and clean and free again. Let it go, let it run. Let yourself begin again.
I used to fill every silence. I didn't trust what lived inside it. Kept the radio on, kept the calendar full, kept running past the things I was afraid to feel. It took me years to understand that what I was avoiding was exactly what I was looking for. And then I found it, not in any grand arrival, just here in this house, in this life, with you. The quiet that is full of something This is where the quiet lives, not in the empty but in the earth. This is where the quiet lives, in the middle of a love that the years have confirmed out. I'm looking for this peace in all the louder places, but it lives right here in the quiet with you. There's a sound this house makes after 10 at night, when everything settles into itself. You're breathing the low voice of the trees outside, the sense that everything that matters is accounted for. I never thought I'd be someone who loves the dark, but I am, because this dark has you in it. And nothing is missing from this moment, not a single thing needs to be added or improved. This is the life I was becoming all along. This is where the quiet lives, not in the empty but in the urn. This is where the quiet lives, in the middle of a love that the years have confirmed. I've been looking for this peace in all the louder places, but it lives right here in the quiet with you. They said that getting older was the thing to fear, and I was afraid. I'll give them that, but what they didn't mention was the quiet that comes with it, the deep relief of knowing who you are, of being known completely by at least one other person, and resting in that knowing without apology. This is where the quiet lives, and I am finally fluent in its language. This is where the quiet lives, and I would not trade a single decibel for this. Let the world be loud, we'll be right here where the quiet lives. Together, everything I was rushing toward was this, exactly this right here. We were kids under a borrowed moon, chasing headlights down a county road. Now the porch light hums a different tune, but it's still the only place I know. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. things don't move the way they used to. Mine don't either, truth be told. But when you reach for me at midnight, I still feel 20 years old. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Maybe love was never about the fire, it was always about who stayed. Through the quiet, through the tired, through every ordinary day. And it's still the same sky, wide enough. We've learned to look up. Still the same, you and I, still more than enough. Still the same sky, still holding on. That's all I ever wanted to love. There were years I held my breath and just hoped this was strong enough. When the ground between us cracked and we couldn't find the words, I remember driving home alone and asking someone in the dark if this thing we started young still had a beating heart. But something in you wouldn't let go, and something stubborn in me wouldn't either. We found each other past the fire. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. Now I look across the table at the face I know by heart. Every line of conversation, every gray year we walked, and I'm so glad we didn't trade it for the easier road out, because the hard way through was worth what we found on the other side. Not every love survives the distance, not every promise holds the weight, but we built something real. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things to hear. I'm not saying it was always beautiful. There were days I couldn't even look you in the eye. But I am saying that the beauty that came after was worth every silent night, every stubborn fight. This is what love looks like when it's not given up. We made it, and I choose you again through all of it. We made it, and whatever comes next, I'm not scared of, because we already know we're the kind of people who hold on. We made it. 30 years of finding out how strong this really is. Turns out it was stronger than either of us knew. The hallway's quiet past 11. No music thumping through the wall. Just me and coffee, me and heaven, learning how to love this quiet after all. I used to count their footsteps home. Now I count the miles they've grown. The kids are grown now, out there living lives I dreamed. Kids are grown now, everything I gave them, it was worth it, it seems. She called last night from some new city, voice so sure, so full of plans. I heard myself in every syllable, the best parts I could ever understand. I used to count their footsteps home. Now I count the miles they've grown. The kids are grown now, out there living lives I dreamed. Kids are grown now, everything I gave them, it was worth it, it seems. There's a picture on the fridge, still crooked, little hands of crayon sun. I don't need to hold on tighter. Love was never in the holding on. The kids are grown now, flying further than I've been. just in case. We used to swim till the street lights called us, bare feet running down that same old road. 40 summers and we still fall into a laugh we never quite outgrew. Time took some of us further. Time took some of us home. But 40 summers later, here we are again. Older, maybe wiser, still the same old friend. You got grandkids, I've got silver hair. Life rearranged us every way it could. But something in this kitchen table feels exactly like it always should. Time took some of us further. Time took some of us home. But 40 summers later, here we are again. Older, maybe wiser, still the same old friends. 40 summers later, nothing's really changed. Older, maybe wiser, still calling out each other's names. Same porch, same laugh, same us.